How's it going, guys? And welcome to another episode here. And this is going to be an interesting one. One of you guys requested that I kind of mentioned this, whether I should talk about this, and I think I should because it is an interesting subject, and I think it's something that a lot of people are curious about. And this is regarding the Persona 3 Portable versus Persona 3 FES. I did my biggest video in the channel here is actually a comparison between Persona 3 Portable and Persona 3 FES. In fact, I think most of you guys that are subscribing here on the channel probably know the video. If not, check it out. I guess it's a bad video from a while ago. But today we're going to talk about one of my kind of questions that a lot of people have asked, including myself, and that is why Persona 3 Portable particularly, and why not Persona 3 FES, which to a lot of people they argue is the more superior version of the game. And honestly, I particularly don't really care too much. I know this is kind of shocking because I just did a video talking about Persona 3 FES, the answer, and how that was good and all that. So why do I think it's fine? First of all, I played these games so many times that I probably know them by heart by now. I finished Persona 3 Portable maybe about 4 or 5 times, and then Persona 3 FES another 2 or 3 times. So to be frank with you, I don't really have any incentive to replay these games again other than for streaming purposes. And besides that, I don't really care too much in that regard. Is it cool to have the newest version in all consoles and everything? Yes, it is. And to be frank with you, if you're mad that Persona 3 FES isn't particularly ported over, you either didn't finish it or you really love it so much that you'll replay it that many times. I don't know, particularly in that end, I don't really care. Now, that being said, there is a good argument to be had as far as like why Persona 3 FES and why not Persona 3 Portable, vice versa, right? I particularly think Persona 3 Portable is a fine addition to Persona 3. In fact, I do love having the female protagonist. I think is a really good addition, and I think it does a lot of really cool stuff for Persona 3 as a whole. However, I think at the same time you gotta see it from the other side. Persona 3 FES is just a more complete game. Needless to say, there's a lot of things like cutscenes, that are not in Persona 3 Portable that probably some people go, well, this is a big deal for some people, and I get it. For some people, having cutscenes is a big deal. Like, it's a big thing. Not even mention the fact that you cannot walk around in the overworld, which is, like going into your day-to-day life. A lot of the features are just cut down or condensed in smaller versions, and in some aspects there's even the thing where it's just missing the answer. It's missing part of what makes Persona 3 Portable or Persona 3 FES a good game. And at the same time, I think there are some good chances of people in the future just kind of modding that over in Persona 3 Portable. In fact, I already seen some modders kind of add some things to Persona 3 Portable that are really cool. But at the end of the day, it's still not Persona 3 FES, and I don't know, at the end of the day, it does leave you kind of this wonder of like, why the other one though? And now I've been teasing why Persona 3 Portable, right? Why will they choose to this the other game that is significantly inferior in a lot of different ways? I obviously don't know the answer. I don't work with Atlus, but I do think that if you look at their past year, 2 years of Persona 3, Persona 25th anniversary. If you look at the Persona 25th anniversary artwork, the announcements, the stuff that they've done so far, there is a character that will be missing if we don't get Persona 3 Portable, and that is the female protagonist, which I mentioned earlier. If you've seen any of the promotional artwork, she is front center, literally in the middle of most of the artwork. So if they were to port Persona 3 FES, she will just be missing out of the game. There's no version of Persona 3 FES with her in it. It's just kind of one of those things where she will just have to be added at some point. And now there is the key question that a lot of people have commented this over and over and over again. In fact, I even made a video myself. Why not just make a combination of these two games and make it into just one? That would just make that would just be the answer for everything, right? Just grab both games with a lot of the two things that a lot of people love about both games, just make it together, right? No, because I'll make it a remake. That'll make Atlas have to go back and rework the entire game to make a whole new game, with which won't entail to kind of bring everything together. It sounds very easy in paper, but in reality, Atlas is kind of lazy when it comes to this stuff. And there's no doubt in my mind that if they saw that, they'll just be like, "Nah, we're not doing that." It takes money, it takes effort, it takes manpower, and it takes time. And I think that's the biggest thing, is if something like this were to happen, and this is actually why I don't believe that we'll be making Persona 3 Portable remakes anytime soon, as we talked about the other day with a leak, so to speak, is the fact that all of this takes time, and Atlas needs time to make things, but at the same time they need to put things out because they don't want to go bankrupt again. They already went bankrupt a few times in the past, and they know that the key to surviving in this industry is remasters, is ports, is pumping out games every single year. And if you look at the Atlas in the last 4 or 5 years, they actually have just been pumping out a game or two every year. For such a small studio to have been pumping out as many games as they have, it's actually very impressive, and I will commend them to that. Although there's a lot of disagreements between me and Atlas when it comes to the business decisions they do, I do think that the fact that they're doing so many games, pumping out games pretty much in a regular basis, it's pretty impressive. I will say that, and I would just wish them the best in that end. Continue doing what you're doing, I guess, if it's working for you, but I would like to see a remix of Persona 3 at some point. Yeah, definitely will. I'm a fan. I love Persona 3. It's my favorite game. Really want to see it again, right? In like full HD, Persona 5 graphics. Give me all the bells and whistles. Why not? But at this time, I don't think it's gonna happen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Just commenting and talking about this because it is a game that I do love, and I think it's a subject worth discussing. But so let me know in the comments down below, why do you think we didn't get Persona 3 Fest? Would you like to see a remake of Persona 3? And if there was a remake of any Persona game, what would you like to see? I know I mentioned in the past I would like to see a Persona 1 and Persona 2 remake. That would be cool, but we don't know what's going on with those games anymore. They're in limbo. We don't know what the hell's going on anymore. And it does bring another question that I done a different video in the past regarding that. But thank you so much for watching this, guys. Like and subscribe, and of course, again, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about all this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. But before we end this video, I want to thank all the members: Miko, Another Fox, Demicro, H2DK, King Narukami 45, Ida McNeil, and Rising Oilblin. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. I couldn't make these videos without your help.